Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I've heard people pronounce it like it's spelled CHU or something. The channel. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. The Solomon Project, where you discover it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep that counts. Yesterday I had a very difficult time. Myself and another driver had a very difficult time getting out of this facility. And what I'm about to show you is the reason why. Please be advised. What I'm about to show you may not be good for younger viewers, so please, and please prepare yourself for what you're about to see. So let me just show you. Let me start by apologizing for being so explicit. Those are the imprints of steer tires on the truck. The steer tires are the front tires. And what happened was, I didn't see it, but I suspect that what happened was that the driver that caused those imprints on the grass was probably backing up into a door, miscalculated, and put both his steer tires on top of the grass, thinking that it would support his weight, and it didn't. He wound up getting stuck, and because he was stuck there, everyone behind me over my shoulder, and I happened to have been one of those drivers, everyone back there was stuck. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's what we call a yard horse or a hostler. So these are the vehicles that are used to move trailers from one door to another, as opposed to using a truck, because they have a system where they can lift. They have a lever that lifts the trailer, so you don't have to crank up the landing gear in order to move the trailer. So by lifting it, they don't have to. Well, a yard horse is about to pass us now. And what it does is, without lifting the landing gear, it lifts up the trailer. I don't know if you can see this particular yard horse. If you look at the trailer when he goes by, the landing gear is down, but he has the capability of lifting the trailer. Okay, so if they have yard horses that are strong enough to pull these trailers that are loaded, how come they didn't just help this guy and pull him out, instead of having him call a wrecker, which cost the company something like maybe $700 to maybe $900 just for them to show up and pull him out of that mess? Why not just use the yard horse? One word, folks: insurance. Yes, insurance. The liability. Let's say that the yard horse goes and he makes an attempt to get him out by wrapping up some chains from behind the trailer, successfully pulls the truck, but some part of the truck is damaged. Well, they can make a claim. The owner of the company of the truck can make a claim. That's business, folks. That is business. Now the driver might say, well, no, don't. We're good, we're cool. Thank you, I appreciate you getting me out of that jam and not having to pay. He's got to report that to the company. But what's the company gonna say? No, we don't care if you think it's cool. We got to put that down as an incident or an accident. We got to get our money back. So it's not cut and dry like some people think it is. And even if you're trying to be a good Samaritan can cost you. So we don't do that. Not do that. Last night, as I was trying to get out, the way we were able to maneuver was, let me see, okay, so he must have been lining up for door, I think it was door 203. I think it was door 203. I don't know if you can see it behind me. I think that's what he was lining up to try to get into. Or it could have been, yeah, I think it was 203. So here's what happened. Where he was stuck, left a trailer, I want to say, well, it's hard for you to, I'm going to have to try to spell it out so you can visualize it, but basically, there was enough of a gap where myself and another truck were able to back in to one of these doors, and because another truck from the door adjacent to where the driver was trying to get in, because it opened up, it gave us the opportunity to back into the door directly behind the driver that got stuck, and then slowly but surely inch our way out. And by the time I was done doing my part of inching my way out, I was so low on hours, and I had to go get the paperwork at the very guard shack that you check into. You got to drive back out to that same guard shack, pick up your paperwork, and then because of the weight, and the weight is on the paperwork stated that I had 40,000 pounds of product. So because it was 40,000 pounds, company policy where I'm working is if it's anything above 27,000 pounds, you have to get on a scale. You got to make sure. So it's 40,000 pounds. I had to drive over to a scale, which was approximately 9 miles away. But unfortunately, the only way I could make it there was by going on what's called personal conveyance. So I had to go in my electronic log, I had to select personal conveyance, and I had to put down a remark. I had to put down a reason. Well, first reason is they don't want you on the property once you're loaded. So I put that down in the remarks that trucks were not allowed on the property. I had to leave, so I had to find a safe haven. We use the term safe haven. The reality is when you're hauling hazardous material, safe haven has a more specific definition. But the Department of Transportation inspectors and the state troopers understand what we mean. So we go into our electronic logs, we select personal conveyance, not allowed to stay on the property, going to the nearest safe haven. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but that's where you gotta go. You gotta go to the nearest safe haven. And the nearest safe haven was approximately 9 miles away, and it had a scale. And when I went off duty next morning, I got on the scale, and to my surprise, the weight distribution was way off, right? So for those of you who don't know, don't understand, so the steer tires, the maximum weight allowed on the steer tires, which are the two front tires, is the front axle, the maximum weight is 12,000 pounds. Then you got your, what's called drive tires. Those are the axles directly after the steer tire. Let me see if I walk over to the truck so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So for the drive tires, maximum weight, 34,000 pounds. And for the rear tires or the rear axles on the trailer, the tandems, what we refer to as the tandems, maximum weight distribution there is 34,000 pounds. So let's go over this quickly, just to recall how much is what, right? All right, so here we go. Ready? Steer tires, maximum weight 12,000. Or steer axle. Drive axles, maximum weight 34,000. Rear tandems, maximum weight 34,000. So let's go back up here to the drive axles. My drive axles were weighing 36,700 pounds. So I'm 2,700 pounds over the max that I'm allowed. So what can I do to help myself if that's the case? Well, I come to the rear axles, the tandems, and what I could do is I could slide my rear tandems forward, and right now this is as far as it goes forward. My tandems were a little further back. I don't know if you can see that number 41. So that number 41 was actually in between these two axles. So these two axles were far back enough so that the middle, or the 41, was in between the first two axles. So, hey, yeah, I'm coming big boy style with the
GoPro?
With the, yeah.
You on the road?
You already know.
What you doing it for?
Really, my channel is really about investing in the stock market, but I'm a truck driver, so some people are interested in seeing the trucking aspect, so I do both.
They money off the both of them.
What? Got to. Got to do it, man. Got to have a backup plan.
That's right. But get me on that.
Yeah.
We here at NFI, you know what I'm saying? Load my boy truck, you know, in Armandale, Florida, at NFI, the best place to work for. You know what I'm saying? You need your truck loaded, come here. You need some juice, come here. We got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? I don't never be on camera, but it feel good. How I look?
You look better than me, and I'm kind of jealous. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you the channel, the name of the channel.
Yeah.
So that you can go ahead and check yourself out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your phone on you?
My phone right here.
Bring it on out.
That's Ralph.
Yeah?
I ain't never been on camera like that.
Well, you're gonna be on camera now. We'll make you rich and famous. Don't be like me, rich and shameless. Let me find it for you. It's called The Solomon Project.
Oh, yes. Solomon.
Yeah.
It's a little cold in there.
Yeah, it messes it up, huh?
Yeah, everything's hard.
Get that for you.
Let me hold it. Let me
Go
look
ahead.
at you.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're looking at yourself right there. If you want to keep looking at yourself, you can do that.
Nah, I want to look at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, be out here thugging and loving it. Par 47.
Oh.
How much you paid for the GoPro?
That one was about $400
Damn, for a little camera?
for a little camera, man. That's crazy. But then again, I bought it at the time that, where I'm at. See, that's the thing, when you go looking for me, sometimes.
It's hard to find you.
Yeah. That's why I try to get on the phone, just like I'm doing now. I get on the phone. Where am I at, man?
What's your YouTube name?
That is my YouTube name, The Solomon Project. But see, look how difficult they make it. They make it difficult, man. Not even a short. I'm not even popping up in the shorts.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
I ain't got enough subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Florida weather. Here we go. That's me right there.
Yeah, click it.
Right here. I'm hit subscribe. Is that all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload that today, and you're gonna see yourself, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You're gonna
what's
see
up.
yourself, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, that's me." I'm gonna put it on my community page so that more people can see it.
Yeah. That's right. Like that.
What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. With
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah, man. I'm here with what's your name?
Leo.
Leo.
Oh,
Dang.
Richard Burns.
Richard Burns.
Yeah.
I'm here with Richard Burns, you know what I'm saying? One of the best truck drivers in the world. So how long have you been driving trucks, Richard?
Since 1998.
Since 1998. So you like it?
Love it.
Love it, love it. That's what's up. You know, I was 3 years old in 1998.
What?
Yep, 19, because I was born in 1995.
Oh my goodness, I think I was 3 years old too.
Nah, you were driving trucks. Yeah, but man.
Yeah.
You know, I've been driving forklift since I was probably like 20 years old so far. I tried to get my CDLs, and what happened with my CDLs? Hey, y'all want to get your CDLs, make sure you keep your license right. That's all I gotta tell you.
See.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely.
Do not get in no car accidents. Make sure you do not get no red light tickets. And kids, this is career in this, you know what I'm saying? I always get all the, you know, what I say, all the traits up under your belt that you can, you know, while you're young. So when you're older, you don't have to worry about, you know, what you're gonna do.
See, it's not just me saying it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about what you're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Get everything, you can weld, you can be anything you want to be in this world. But just know, you the only one that can set you and put you in the place that you want to be.
There it is.
Amen.
My man.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yo, hey. Thank you for that, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, and I'm pretty sure that my subscribers appreciate you coming out here and putting out that message for everybody.
Yeah.
Because, you know, just listening from one person, from me, you know, it's all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Do it while you're young, because the older you get, time just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. And then, so little do you know, they say they care, but nobody care about you. You got to care about yourself. Self-care, have morals, and have understanding of where you want to be at in life. Because if you ain't got no morals or understanding at where you want to be at in life, failure is easy to come.
you hear that? Failure is easy to come. It's not me saying it now.
Yeah.
You're getting wisdom right here.
Yeah.
You're getting wisdom from someone other than myself. I'm not the only one out here with wisdom. Hey, how are you? Thank you, man. So there you have it, guys. Pure wisdom. So going back to what I was saying, so my tandems were further back. I slid them all the way up to the front to the furthest position I could possibly put them up to, and it still wasn't enough. I was still overweight on those tandems by at least 1,700 pounds. So I had to come back to the facility that loaded me to have them redistribute the weight. Now, I only spoke about the time that elapsed, but the time that elapsed equals money. If there's ever a business where you can clearly see where time is money, it's in the trucking industry. Thankfully, I'm not doing this under my authority. Had it been under my authority, I already would have lost $4,000 of potential cash flow. And we'll get into the distinction between cash flow and income. But right now, had I been operating under my own authority, I would have been not receiving a cash flow of about $4,000 just on the two things that happened. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep that counts. So Stay fresh. Keep it moist. And keep it profitable. Where the hell's Kitty? Kitty, where are you? Oh, Jesus.
Arabam Dacia, seviyorum çift kalem aça. Göremedi kimseden fayda, işler